So guys, everything going on in the UK right now teaches us one thing. Everybody has to upskill, get a skill that is globally relevant. A skill that you can't be rejected and you can't be affected no matter what is going on. Because if you look at the white paper the government just released, there are some professionals, there are some skills that are still highly needed in the UK, and everyone should consider looking at those kind of skills. This lady here moved from a support role and transitioned into tech. No matter what is going on in the UK, it doesn't affect her anymore because she didn't just stay where she was. She had to move, right? So we're going to be telling you how you can do all of that, skills that you can get, places you should be looking into. Trust me, this video is really going to help you. So please stick around with me while we go straight into the details.
Hi, my name is Adebi Adebola. I'm a business analyst.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming to share your journey with us today. I'm happy to have you here because I know your journey is one that a lot of people can relate with. And trust me, I'm sure people are going to get inspired by your story and your journey today. Right. So can you tell us how you just give us a little background about yourself, how you moved to the UK, what job you were doing before, why you decided to transition, and basically just a little background about you.
Yeah, I got to discover and find out about Analytics on Instagram. I did some research about them because I wanted to enroll for a tech role, but I didn't know where to start or how to begin. So I went through their reviews, and they have quite a good reviews and a couple of them stars. And then I reached out and I started my training. I didn't even know what tech role I want to enroll for, but I did get an advice from a friend of mine who told me to settle for business analyst, and it's been a very great experience. But at first it was quite difficult because I had to juggle between my main job and then being a tech. And I also have my personal brand I'm building. I'm a hairstylist and then I sell hair and all that. So it was a lot, but here I am today. I'm very glad that I did because I have a more stable life now. I can now put in values. I am grooming myself to be better and better. And being in analytics has been a wonderful experience because it's so helpful for a beginner like me that I don't even know how to navigate. I don't know how to go. And they were able to put me through, give me the couple of advices I need. And sometimes I'm down because sometimes you don't even understand what this is all about, because this is my first time of ever trying something new like this. So they helped me in terms of advice and what to do and what not to do, or look out for this, don't look out for this. And it's been a very great experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we understand that your former background was you were a support worker, right? How was that for you? Juggling that, working as a support worker and then trying to train as a business analyst.
It was difficult at first, but I find out that some of the skills that I have as a support worker were actually needed in order for me to become a business analyst. Like communication skill. Yeah. For me, I communicate with my clients a lot, especially people with dementia and older people who can't make decisions on their own. We help them to make decisions. So having a communication skill as a support worker also helps me to become a business analyst, because some of the skills you need to become a business analyst is also communication skill. How to be able to communicate, how to be able to be expressive about what you have. So I already have the skill coming from my background, and which helped me in order to navigate the job market.
I'm really interested in your story, honestly, because we understand that a lot of people, especially people of the Black community, move to the UK, as carers, or there are people who move as dependents and then they have to work as carers because it's one of the easiest jobs you can get. and all of that, But it's high time that people start thinking about other ways they can help themselves upskill. You can't just settle for care or support work or warehouse job. There is more. There are more opportunities. There are jobs that, see, no matter what happens, you will never be affected. The countries be the ones looking for you and begging you, making things even easier for you to come to their country because they need you, they need your skill, they need your expertise and everything, right? So I'm really happy that you're able to share with us that you had to move from a support role to a tech role, right? Now, was it, because you mentioned you trained with 10 Analytics, was it 10 Analytics that helped you to land this your job, this your current role right now?
Absolutely, because we usually have a LinkedIn optimization. For me, I've never had a LinkedIn profile before. Being in 10 Analytics made me to understand that I needed a LinkedIn. I set up my LinkedIn profile. They helped me set it up. We had sections that teaches you how to do this, how to do that, what you should put in order for people to notice you. And then with time, I started posting. I started the 99 days posting. I was posting constantly and I was getting people DM me. Some people want to be my friend, just my casual friend. And some people just want to, I think she's got something that I would need. And some of the recruiters also reached out to me to talk about what I can offer their company. And that was how I got an opportunity. And concerning the limitation, I think a lot of people, a lot of Black community, we have this mindset that, oh, this is not for me, that's for other people. I'm not qualified for this. You qualify for everything because there are so many opportunities here and you don't want to limit yourself just by being a support worker alone. With time, these are jobs that even in 10 to 15 years to come, you're inevitable. No company can get rid of you because you bring in value. If you work with an agency and they don't have service user, it's over for you. You don't have a job anymore. And most of these immigrant laws usually affect people that has this kind of background, that skilled workers. If you have a more professional background, some of the laws does not affect you because you bring much more value to their system. So basically, when you bring a lot of value, most of the laws doesn't affect you, especially the new laws and everything. It doesn't affect you because there are so many places, so many tech jobs that are ready to give sponsorship, that are ready to take you in because they're really desperate for workers.
Yeah. So are you enjoying your new role now?
Oh, definitely, I'm enjoying it. I had a real life experience at 10 Analytics. I had a hands-on experience. I was able to groom myself. We used to have sessions that really talked about like what's going to happen, what you should expect in your job. We're not giving you something simple. They usually give us something to expect, something to look out for when you get a job role. So getting a job role for me, at first I was nervous and everything, but with time, I began to understand that, I started seeing things similar. I started seeing how the facilitators took things seriously. I started seeing it in the work, and then that helped me a lot to to take up my role and be more confident in myself.
Wow, it's actually very good to know that you transition from support work to tech role and that you're currently enjoying your role is good to know. So congratulations and thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Now we have somebody else here that is from 10 Analytics, and I'm sure he has something to share with us all as well. I'm going to let him introduce himself, and then he can share with us, in a few minutes, what he has and how he can encourage everyone to.
Hi, Tochi. Thank you so much, and hello everyone. My name is Chukwuemeka Iba, and I'm the CEO of 10 Analytics. So heard what Adebi had to share with us, how she was able to transition from what she was doing before to becoming a business analyst. And I'm going to also tell you how you can also be able to make that same move. Most of the times people always think that it is not something that is possible. Can I actually be able to make this move? But I'm here to tell you that it is highly, highly possible. As someone that also transitioned, I studied civil engineering first degree. I was, moving around banks before tech caught my attention. And right now, here we are. So first thing that we all need to understand is that it is possible. All right. Once you have that mindset that you can also be able to get into this sector, trust me, it's not rocket science. It's something that anyone can actually get into. What you all need to do is for you to first of all find the exact career path that is meant for you. And once you're able to find that career path that is meant for you, every other thing is just easy as it can be. And there is basically 3 main steps that you need if you are looking to break into tech. All right, it's not something that you can just come out and jump into. First is you need to be able to learn. All right, you need to be able to learn. And when you are trying to learn, it's important that you learn skills that is going to help you to land those jobs that you're looking for. All right, don't you mention something around, even though there are some new laws that is coming out, people are still getting into the country. People are still getting visa-sponsored jobs. And for you to be able to be part of these guys, you need to be able to learn, have the skills that will enable you to be able to land such jobs. And number one amongst them is data analytics. We have data analytics, we have data science, we have data engineering, we have business analysis, we have cybersecurity, financial analytics, agile project management, and of course, HR analytics. And after you've been able to learn all these skills, next thing that you have to do is for you to learn how to also package yourself. All right, packaging is very, very important, and it's very, very crucial if you're looking to land a role in 2025. Okay, and first and amongst all this employability packaging that you need is for you to be able to revamp your CV. And then, of course, you need to also be able to optimize your LinkedIn. If you heard when Adebi was speaking, she said that she never had a LinkedIn profile. But once she joined, she was able to have one, and she embarked on the 90 days challenge. Within these 90 days, you are expected to continuously talk about what you are learning. And from there, people are going to be reaching out to you, some for friends, some will come for jobs, some will come for help. Lots of people will come to you for different reasons, but you just need to put yourself out there. And of course, you'll need to have a portfolio. Portfolio is very, very crucial if you're looking to break into the tech industry. And because when you are learning with us, all those courses that I mentioned, they are all live classes, okay? And you're going to be learning them using real-world case studies, okay? And what this simply means is that by virtue of you learning with us, you are actually working on real-life projects. So after getting your portfolio, you also be mentored by amazing guys that's already in the industry. You also be prepared when you land interview, invitations, and of course, we are able to provide you with job references and also provide you support when you land those jobs. So 3 things are very, very crucial if you want to be able to do the same thing that Adebi also did. First, you need to learn. Second, you need to package yourself. And number 3 is you need to apply to jobs. Right? I was reading a survey, should be like 2 months ago, and it mentioned that for you to be able to land 1 job interview in a month, you need to apply to 27 jobs every week. Now, if you multiply that, that simply means that you need to apply to over 100 jobs every month for you to land 1 job interview. Now, this is someone that already have the skills, someone that already have the portfolio and everything that they need to land the job, but yet they still need to apply to those roles. So first, learn, package, and then of course, apply. We are here to help you to learn. We're here to also teach you how to package yourself, and of course, also provide you with jobs that you are meant to apply to. So what we do here at Analytics is because we have access to some paid platforms that we scrape jobs through, like UK Visa Jobs. We scrape jobs from there and we provide it to our students to also apply to all those jobs. Your own responsibility is simple, for you to make sure that you apply to those jobs. I'm sure if you're able to do all these things, that you can also move from where you are right now into landing your own job. So don't be scared of trying to try out this tech that you've been hearing since last year, since 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Don't be scared. Most of us didn't start from here. My founder studied industrial chemistry or thereabouts. I studied civil engineering. Most people that I know that are doing so well in the tech industry, they don't have computer science degree. and this is a fact. So you also can be part of people that will be able to enjoy the goodies that tech is there to offer you. But remember, learn, package, and then apply to these jobs. We have someone like Judith. Judith had HR background back in Nigeria, but when she moved to the UK, she was also in the care industry, right? But she joined our own business analysis program in March 2024. She learned business analysis. She was also able to package her own profile by tailoring her CV, and of course, joined all mentorship sessions, like I've already said. Also got prepped for multiple interviews, and of course, she applied to jobs. So with that same formula that I've mentioned, she was able to land a job. So as of July 2024, she landed a business analysis job in the US, working remotely from UK. So you can see the possibilities that is out there for you. It doesn't just limit you to applying to roles that's in United Kingdom, even by virtue of you being in UK, because tech is a global skill. You can be in UK and you're working for a company in US. You can be in Ghana, you're working for a company in Canada. You can be in Nigeria, working for a company in Brazil. So once you learn those tools, once you have the skill, you can be able to get multiple jobs from different locations. I know there's always this myth around, for me to land UK jobs, do I need to have UK-based experience? For me to land US jobs, do I need US-based experience? All these things are just myth, right? What you need is an experience, okay? So remove the fact that they are attaching location to the experience that you need. You need an experience. You need to show evidence that you have that experience, and that's where your portfolio comes in. So the same thing we've been able to do for Adebi, for Judith, and a whole lot of other people. Your own story can also be the same way. Now, the career path that you, like I've already said, is just 8, and that's simply data analytics, data science, business analysis, cyber security, agile project management, data engineer, and of course, financial analytics. And we didn't just come up with all these career paths and say these are the career paths that you need. First of all, we scraped different job boards, Glassdoor, LinkedIn, Total Jobs, so many job sites, and we got the jobs that were highest for the previous year. And then we analyzed it using the World Economic Forum report. All right. So when you join the community, you have access to this slide. You can go through the WEF report. There's a segment called the Future of Jobs report. In that segment, you're going to see jobs that are going to improve and jobs that are going to decline. And among those jobs that are going to increase in demand, all these 8 career paths, we are amongst them. So what it simply means is that you're not getting to a career path that in the next 5 to 6 years, you're out of job again. No, because these career paths are always going to be in demand because of the increase in the economy. All right, so if you look at all the regional analysis as well, you'll notice that eligible occupations for the skilled worker visa in UK also encompass most of these 8 career paths that I've mentioned. So if you're also looking for jobs that would tilt towards giving you visa-sponsored roles, all these 8 tech career paths also have that possibility of making it possible for you. And then when you are learning, remember, you are learning using 2 modules. It's a live interactive class where someone like myself will be in that program, teaching you, making sure that you are understanding. And then you also have the other aspects called Watch Me Do It video, where I also expected to watch a couple of videos for you to now get up to speed. And then when we talk about packaging, most of the time people think that it is just credentials that I need for me to be able to land those jobs. But I always have one acronym that I tell everyone. It's always competence over credentials, okay? So if you've not taken any out of this discussion right now, remember COC, competence over credential. And what it simply means is that recruiters are going to hire you because of your competence and not because of the credentials that you are providing for them. We'll have someone like Hope. Hope joined our own program and she was already a certified project manager, but she didn't know how to utilize some of the tools that she needed for her to be able to land job. So when she joined our own agile project management in September 2024, she was brushed up, she was given the skills, she learned how to utilize Jira as a project manager to track her project deliverables. And before you know it, Hope landed a job as a project analyst also in Canada. Remember, when I talk about packaging, it involves building your portfolio, one, and then of course, CV revamp, LinkedIn optimization, navigating the job market, preparing you for interview, and of course, providing you with job references and on-the-job support. Then also weekly mentorship session and very important, Upwork optimization. How do you learn how to utilize Upwork to make $50 here, £100 here through different activities that you're going to embark on Upwork. So it's just simple. Okay, once you join, you have the opportunity to learn with analytics and also have an internship experience with a different company. This means you have the opportunity to have 2 leading tech companies in your CV. So what are you still waiting for? Make sure that you join the community that Tochi is going to provide for us. In that community, you're going to be provided with all the details that you need. But it's important that you join that WhatsApp community first, because that is where all the goodies that we'll have for you will be dropped easily. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you again, maybe in other sessions or a clarity call where we help you understand the tech career path that is meant for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this eye-opening session. Thank you. We appreciate. Thank you so much, Chukwemeka, for this eye-opening session. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm going to leave all the links, the contact details, the links to the WhatsApp community is free. You can join for free and get all the insights and details. And feel free to contact Analytics at any time, and they would help you and answer all your questions. And they will help you and answer all the questions that you might have. Okay, I know some of you would have seen the white paper. Just before we go, I just want to add that quickly. There was something striking in that white paper that despite the fact that the government was talking about cutting down migration and, all the strict measures they will put in place, they still stated that, they still need high-skilled individuals, global talented individuals, professionals, to come into the UK. So the UK will still need such people. So this is the best time for you to transition into tech. Okay? It's now. Tech is the future. So you should do it immediately because you would always be needed everywhere. I always say it's that tech is one of the globally relevant skills that anybody can have. It mustn't be the UK. You can work anywhere in the world at all, because you'd always be in demand. So yeah, feel free to contact Analytics, and tomorrow you can come and share your story with us, just like Adebi. So yeah, thank you so much, Adebi, for coming to share with us, and thank you, Chukwemeka, for this eye-opening session. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.